Let's talk about the two historians who came up with this incredible information, Giorgio de Santillana and Hertha von Dechend. These historians were at the top of their game, fully academic. These are the kind of people that when they write a paper, it's published in peer-reviewed academic journals loaded with footnotes at the end. They were highly respected in the academic community. Now, they poured through all these different mythologies around the world, and they came up with something so fantastic, so fascinating, that it led to them writing an entire academic work called Hamlet's Mill, as I said in the previous episode, which argued that this weird Earth cycle, the precession of the equinoxes, was encoded into mythologies from all over the world. Very strange. Now, why would they do that? What is this Earth cycle to begin with? The Earth cycle is a wobble that appears in the Earth's axis. It's a 25,920 year change in the actual position. This means that if you build, let's say here in Egypt, you build a pyramid and you align it with a certain star, it's going to drift by 1 degree every 72 years in the night sky. So that alignment is going to change. So you don't get that to work for very long. As I said in the last episode, we have a precession breakthrough. We finally know why this seemingly innocuous little cycle in the Earth matters so much, and that's the work of Walter Cruttenden, who wrote an incredible book that proves that we live in a binary solar system. And that means that this Earth wobble is actually caused by us orbiting another star, which he calls the lost star, hence the title of his book, Lost Star of Myth and Time. Now, this star that we're orbiting around, here it's called the black sun. Notice that we're having an elliptical orbit, so that as we move through space, it's going slower, and then it accelerates as we go towards where we are now. This would be like the December 21st, 2012 point that we just passed through. These represent the ages of the zodiac, which are units of time, 2,160 years in length each, that determine how we're going through this. So binary star system, again, it's both stars making elliptical orbits around each other, and the speed increases as they come closer at the point called periapsis. And then at the point called apoapsis, they're farther apart, and the speed goes down. As I argued in the last episode, the faster you move through space, the more source field you're moving through, and these binary stars constitute 80% of all the identified stars in our galaxy. So I will argue, actually, that all stars are ultimately going to be at least binary, and that this mechanism of how they play off of each other's energy to stimulate evolution is part of the basic design of the cosmos, and that is mirrored in the Law of One series, as we will show later on in this series.